Hello, this is Skibby, and today I guess I'm going to talk about what everybody else is talking about right now, and that's going to be the uh, most recent Rosecraft release, the Nilchucky Jack, I think is called. I don't know, but I got it, and it's gorgeous. Look at these scales! Oh my goodness! So I figured I'd talk about it, um, and the other purchase at the same that I got at the same time is the Appalachian Jack. Appalachian, however you want to pronounce it, Smoky Mountains. How about that? North, the northern section of the Smokies. Um, anyway, I'm also going to do some size comparisons because these are, I don't know. I don't know if you're this way, but sometimes looking at knives online, um, the sizes don't come across very well. So I'm going to try and have some other Rosecrafts out. Excuse me. Kind of put them up against one another. Where the heck? There it is. And get some size comparisons down to those and maybe some other common varieties of knives that you may or may not have. Here we go, Queen Trapper. There we go. What else? Here's a bug out for Shiggles. Okay. I think my framing's off now. Who knows? Is that all I wanted? Sure. Sure. So this may or may not be kind of played myself leaving that up there. Also, the angle of the camera doesn't really do anything justice. Yeah, who knows? Anyway, here's the Appalachian Jack. Really aggressive clip point. It's so thin and so pokey. It's got a fun pry bar on the back. It feels like G10, but everything says micarta, so gotta believe him, I guess. Here's the Nilchucky Jack. Cute little leafy spear. A little bit shorter. Here's these two next to the Queen's Cutlery Trapper, full-size trapper. Pretty comparable. That size. If you like full-size trappers, you might like these. Here it is next to the Ocoee River Kayak. Kayak's much smaller, obviously. What was this one? Cane Creek, I think. A little bit smaller. Here's a Case Saudi. Buster Jr. A little bit smaller than the Nilchucky Jack. So, if the case is your size, this one's a little bit bigger. That's how that works. And next to the Benchmade Bug Out, comparable size. Look at that. If you like the Bug Out, and you're like, man, I sure do wish that there was a slip joint that, I don't know, catered to my love of the Bug Out, you may enjoy the Nilchucky Jack or the Appalachian Jack. Thought I'd show that off. Rosecraft gets some hate because Mr. Armstrong left Smoky Mountain Knife Works or something, and these are made in China and D2, and man, I really don't know. My opinion on the whole thing is that I don't know, get over yourself. It does have the stopper in the bottom that I'm not too excited about because I don't like the sound it makes. But you know, it's a design choice. If you don't like the designs, don't buy the knives, man. That's not hard. And somebody was talking that the bolster is integral with, man, I don't know, cutting costs. I don't know what you want me to say. Um, if you don't like them, don't pick them up. Because here's a Boker, and the bolster's different from the liners. But like, you know, he's doing goofy stuff that he wants to do, like this thing. Look at this. This isn't a traditional pattern. He didn't say that he was going for traditional patterns. These are just more modern, slip joint, goofy knives. Because, like, my favorite thing about traditional knives is that you can put goofy stuff on them, like a pipe scraper. Or you can get really wild with them and make them huge. Huge knife. Who needs that? So, you know, I don't know. If you don't like Mr. Armstrong, Andy Armstrong sounds right, then don't buy his stuff. That's pretty easy. Go buy your cases. Spend way too much money on stuff. This is the Halloween edition, which I'm disappointed with because the black's wearing off. Still really like this knife though. I don't know. Knives are meant to be fun. If you want to nitpick them, go ahead. Be my guest. But I happen to like Rosecraft. I like... Somebody said that this is supposed to be a rosebud shield. I don't know. Looks like a bomb to me. Because kind of looks like one of them. And I'm into that. So I'm going to keep getting them. Because I think they're cool. And they're pretty inexpensive. I don't know. If you're trying to get into slip joints, it's a pretty decent place to start, man. Anyway, I thought I'd show those off. Tell some folks to get over themselves. You know, all in good fun though, because you know I get hung up on weird stuff too. I get hung up on really weird stuff, so I'm not really one to talk. But anyway, thought I'd show off the new hotness. This gorgeous thing. I did make a slip that works for both of these two. It's residual from a wonky cut. When you cut straps, you kind of have to make the first line straight yourself, and then subsequent lines are straighter. And this is the last of the usable section of my wonky cut. So it's twisted, as you can see. It'll get better. It'll get better. Then my string broke halfway through. That was exciting. That's what that little double knot is. But yeah, just something I threw together real quick. And cutting it, I kind of screwed up. So now it's got a beveled mouth. But, you know, goes in pretty easily. This one's a little bit deeper than this one because, again, it's a little bit longer. Who would have foreseen? Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. And I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.